Hello, everybody. Casual Cryptid here, aka Possum, here to give you some casual competitive guides to Mario Kart. Listen, I've been super addicted to Mario Kart World lately. I never really thought another game would take the place of MK8 Deluxe like this one has, but I have been just loving playing it, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. With the new updates and everything, some new tracks, maybe some new characters, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it either way. But I'm here to give you another casual competitive guide where I'm basically going to break down a time trial that I did and then show you how you can use that time trial strategies in actual races against people, so that you can beat your friends or maybe even win some online matches. So yeah, we're going to do a track that I really like a lot, and I was not very good at it at first, but I put some hours in time trialing it, so I think I am good enough to show you some strategies. So we're going to do Great Block Ruins, and like I said, I wasn't that good at this one at first, but I really liked the way it looked, and I just wanted to get good at it. So I'm basically going to show you my best time trial, and then after that we'll break it down, and then we'll implement it into a race. Alright, so let's go ahead and break down the first lap. I pretty much do the same thing on the second and third lap, but what you want to do, get your little speed boost out of here, get a charge jump, and then when you do this box cut, this is really only applicable if you have a mushroom. If not, you're not going to be able to make that, but you want to try to trick off of that and hit the pole, and then try to land on this rail, because all of that in the track area is just a cluster, and you really just want to try to avoid that if you can. But if you don't have a mushroom, which on the first lap you won't for sure, just do a drift and charge it up to a rainbow turbo, and then you can make it through the grass, and then you can make it to this pole, right, or to this rail right here, and do the same thing. But if you do not charge it enough to a rainbow, if you just get it to like the orange phase, it will not make it through the grass fast enough to get you to that rail. So you'll be right back here where you started, where you're trying to avoid being in that cluster. So yeah, just, charge it up, land on this rail here. That can give you a bit of a lead, which will be very helpful for this next part. Because what I do on this time trial, obviously this is a time trial right here, so I'm trying to get coins. But when you do this right here, this is the the dreaded cloud cut. You want to charge jump to this pole here and then trick to the left. Land on this wall and then start going up and then trick off the corner here, and you should be able to make it to the other side. A lot of pros trick off the second little vine pole there, and they're able to hit the box, and they call that the box cut, where the box basically will stop their acceleration so they don't fall off the track, but they can make that grass cut every time. But I'm not very good at doing that, and I've only been able to do it a few times, so I was never able to do it at a time trial. And it's even harder to do that whenever you're racing people. So yeah, second and third lap are pretty much the same in themselves. Like I said, this is a time trial, so I'm just going and collecting coins any way I can to help my acceleration. But yeah, I just do this cloud cut the same way every time. Right here, I drifted a little wider to collect these coins. In a race setting, it's not as big of a deal to collect coins, but it can definitely help if you are front running. And I do like to try to front run this track if I can, because it's really hard to catch up if you can get a good lead on this track, even if you get blue shelled. So I do like to front run this track. So to me, collecting coins is pretty it's almost a have to on this track for me. And yeah, on the third lap here, I pretty much do the same exact thing. There's no real differences. And there's a lot of other ways you can do some of these laps too with different strategies. But if you do them relatively the same way every time and you keep a consistency on it, I think you will at least be able to beat your friends, if nothing else, and make them question why they ever played Mario Kart with you. Okay, so now that that's said and done here, we're going to implement this into a race. And luckily, I was able to get this one pulled online. The few I'd done before, I've not been able to get pulled online, and I had to show you casual competitive guides against computers. And that's something I just don't want to do, because computers are what they are. They're computers. So here's an actual race against actual people online, and let me show you what you got to do to implement these strategies. I like being really annoying. That's why I like using Daisy. I know it annoys everybody at the beginning when I spam her little emote. So we're going to get this rainbow. Looks like nobody else is going to do it but us. So let's get to this rail. Already got a lead. Get some coins going here. I was hoping for mushrooms, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to go towards that rail because a lot of people will try to go towards that rail, and I just want to try to keep a lead up. Luckily, there's nobody around me to bump me, so I can make this cloud cut pretty easy. Let's see, it looks like I got a pretty decent lead already. Nobody, even if they did the box cut there, I still got a pretty good lead. I was hoping to get mushrooms off of that first item box, but I didn't get them, so looks like we're gonna just do the drifting thing like I showed you. But yeah, luckily you can still make this if you do the drift right. Get that rainbow. We'll make this again. And just having that consistency really will build a lead up. Alright, the squid ink doesn't bother me because I'm about to hit this little speed panel anyway. Get that off of my screen. Yeah, we're actually building up a crazy lead. Honestly, usually when I'm building up a crazy lead online like this, I am terrified of a blue shell. But if we can keep this up right now, it's looking like we might be able to still win this front running it the whole time, even if a blue shell is to happen. So we just got to be consistent. Hit that rainbow again through there. Made it to the rail. Yeah, honestly at this point, as long as I can do this cloud cut on this third lap, I don't think there's even a chance of us losing this. Oop, I'm in the grass, okay. But yeah, even if we can do this right here, yeah, we got this. Oh wait, whoa, man. Oh, I don't know how I pulled that. Okay, got a little nervous there, but yeah, it doesn't matter. We got this one. This is probably the furthest I've ever been front running a track online. That's crazy. But yeah, if you just take those strategies like I showed you in the time trial, while it may be not exactly the same every time online, because, you know, obviously people are going to be trying to do some of these strategies too, I think if anything else, it will at least allow you to, you know, beat your friends in some couch co-op and make them question why they ever played Mario Kart with you. Yeah, we love to see that. Looks like we're getting closer to the 8,000s right now too, which is nice. But yeah, that's really what you got to do for that track. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you have any other casual competitive guide videos you'd like to see to any certain track, whether it be MK8 Deluxe or MK World, yeah, feel free to put them down in the comments and I will get to them when I am able to. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and yeah, keep it casual, cryptids.